Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sports Coaster. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Sports Coaster. My goodness, is this episode jam-packed. We did only have 4 games last night, but they were really good. 76ers vs Celtics was amazing. The Cavs tried their best to choke away yet another game, and well, James Harden is back in action. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it is currently Friday, January 19th, 2018. Let's roll that intro.
A timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry's way downtown. Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Kyrie Irving did not play in last night's game against the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers ended up winning their second consecutive game against Boston. They won 89-80. They absolutely dominated from pretty much the second quarter all the way to the end of the game. They led by as many as 21 points. They were led by Joel Embiid, who of course had a big game as we've come to expect from him, grabbing 16 rebounds, having 6 assists, and putting up 26 points. He shot very good, 10 of 19 from the field. Dario Saric as well at 16 points, and off the bench, T.J. McNell shot 2 of 2 from three-point land and 5 of 8 from the field for 18 points. The Boston Celtics, well, of course, we've already mentioned without Kyrie Irving. I'm just going to say Jason Tatum had some amazing highlight plays, which you can all check out on Sports Coaster. Go click the link in the bio to go over to our Instagram page. Yeah, go follow us. They were led by Jason Tatum, who put up 11 points. Al Horford put up 14, Jaylen Brown 12, and Marcus Smart 13 points. Off the bench, Markieff Morris grabbed 6 rebounds and put up 14 points on 44% shooting. But, you know, no real star in this ball game, if you will, other than, of course, Joel Embiid in the Philadelphia 76ers win. The Cleveland Cavaliers tried so hard to choke away another lead and lose their 5th consecutive game in last night's 104-103 win over the Orlando Magic. The Cavs did not trail for a second in this ball game until right in the last minute of play. They blew a 23-point lead in the third quarter. At the start of the third quarter, they were up by 23 points, and at the end, it was a tie ball game. Fourth quarter, they started to come back, but then Orlando made it a close game, and well, Cleveland had to be clutch. LeBron James shot 43% from the field, put up 16 points, and had 6 assists, as well as 2 blocks. Jay Crowder had 10 points. Kevin Love had a solid double-double with 11 rebounds and 12 points. Well, Isaiah Thomas, well, this time he did put up quite a decent amount of points with good shooting percentage as well. He shot 6 of 15 from the field, 40%, 3 3-pointers, and put up 20 points in this win over the Orlando Magic. Dwayne Wade had 11 points, while on the Orlando side of the basketball, Aaron Gordon did have yet another amazing dunk. He is an absolute dunking machine. Jonathan Simmons had 16 points, Aaron Gordon had 17 points and 11 rebounds. Well, Bismack Biyombo did grab 10 rebounds. He is rebounding machine. Evan Fournier put up 17 points, and Elfrid Payton put up 19 points in the Magic loss. James Harden is finally back from his injury that he had that forced him to sit out quite a few games lately for the Houston Rockets, and my goodness, does Houston look scary. They came against the 4th seeded team in the Western Conference in the Minnesota Timberwolves and dominated them from start to finish. They ended up with a 116-98 win over Minnesota. James Harden, well, he was kind of rough shooting. He was 1 of 5 from three-point land, 3 of 15 from the field for an overall 20%, only 10 points, but Clint Capella had 20 points on 77% shooting. Eric Gordon banged in 7 threes, put up 30 points, and Chris Paul had 19 points. Minnesota was led by Jimmy Butler. By the way, do you think that Jimmy Butler will get into the All-Star game? We already know who the starters are, and I'm not sure if Butler will get in this year. He deserves it. He deserves it 100%, but I'm not sure. I don't think he'll get in just simply because of the popularity contest. Butler ain't popular no more. Karl Anthony Towns put up 22 points, and Andrew Wiggins had 16 points and grabbed 5 rebounds in the Houston Rockets' 116-98 win over the T-Wolves. The Portland Trail Blazers started to dominate so much in that fourth quarter in last night's 100-86 win over the Indiana Pacers. Trail Blazers, while they were losing going into the quarter, they came out up by as many as 15 points in that fourth quarter, just dominated from start to finish in that quarter. Damian Lillard ended with 26 points on this game. Yusuf Nurkic had 17 rebounds and 19 points. Amazing stat line for him. CJ McCollum had 4 3-pointers, was only 33% from the field, but had 16 points nevertheless. Shabazz Napier off the bench, very solid 13 points. Indiana Pacers, well, they didn't really get what they were looking for out of Victor Oladipo, especially from 3-point land. He went 1 of 9 from beyond, shooting 11% from back there. Did have 23 points on the game. Darren Collison as well at 23 points, and Thaddeus Young had 10 points in the Trailblazers win. And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our Player of the Night award. And really, well, last night there wasn't a standout player who put in 40 points, but we still managed to find an award winner, which is Joel Embiid. What an amazing day it was for Joel Embiid last night. He did receive news that, well, he is an all-star starter. Joel Embiid, he had an amazing double-double, shot 52% from the field and 85% from the free throw line. He played 34 minutes, put up 26 points, grabbed 16 rebounds, all kind of talked about those stats already, and of course beating the best team in the Eastern Conference in the Boston Celtics. The Celtics have now lost 2 games in a row, but nevertheless, you can't deny how good Joel Embiid was tonight in his win. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Player of the Night award. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's episode. I thank you all for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Now, please, before you leave, go below this video, hit that like button, hit the red subscribe button, go into the description box, and hit the blue Instagram link. Go click that link, hit the blue follow button over on Instagram. By the way, this Saturday, I'm going to be starting up a new show where I'll be talking about all the news that happened in the NBA world. Trust me, this week that we're in right now was absolutely crazy. I mean, Clippers-Rockets game, yeah, all that stuff. I'm going to be talking about all that, giving my 2 cents, my opinion on all that stuff. So I really hope that you guys not only subscribe, but also tune into that episode. That's going to be coming out Saturday night. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all tomorrow.